Hello. Hello. Let me. Hello, everyone. Where's my mask, guys? Excuse my mess. Hi, Tori. Hi, Youngsu. Are you popping in, Youngsu? How's the baby, Tori? How's the baby doing? Between looking over here at the camera and looking over here at chat. Oh, that is so awesome. That is awesome. God bless his little heart. God bless him. Awesome. Okay, so today we're going to be creating, and I got my glue gun going. Got my water going. Let's get the little glasses going. Oh, and I probably have to bring, these are for looking down, and then I can't see from a distance. Okay, so these are my reading glasses, so hopefully when Eric comes up, he can bring me my other glasses. Anyway, so today, hopefully we can get Youngsu to come in to oh, that is so awesome. That is wonderful news. I'm so excited about that, Tori. He is a fighter. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Okay, so before we start, you guys will see that there's a little bell down below. Click on that. That gives you notifications of when I'm going to be going live. And also, if you haven't done so, can you please subscribe to my channel? Say hi to everyone because we're live.
Hello, everyone.
And if you don't mind, can you give me my my distance glasses because I want to have to be flipping. I can see without for reading, but I can't see that in the kitchen in that little table we have. Thank you. Okay, so I've got some ashy elbows, guys. So what I was saying is, click on the little bell to notify you when I'm going to be doing a live, or if I upload a video or anything, it notifies you immediately when I do anything on this channel. This is my new channel. Share it, subscribe to it, like it. I'm going to do a giveaway because I'm trying to see if we can grow this channel to about 15 subbies, 1,500 subbies, sorry. Not 15 subbies, 1,500 subbies. Guys, I got to read the screen long distance with my distance. Hi, Sherry, welcome. So if you don't mind, please subscribe to the channel, share it. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. It's probably going to be a gift certificate when we get to 1,500. I will do a drawing, and I'll probably do a gift certificate to a craft store or something. So it's going to be about a $100 gift certificate when we get to 1,500. So share it, and if they do share it, make sure they put on when they subscribe to my channel, I was referred by so-and-so, so I can keep a tally of whose name's gonna be put into the the little entry, the drawing. So it'll be $100. When we get to 1,500 subbies, I will do the drawing. And I will get a gift certificate to whatever craft store, whether it's my Rusty Crown, which I absolutely love. Joann's, I don't know if they Joann's. Yeah, they do. They have gift certificates. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever it is you guys want, you tell me. I will send a gift certificate for you, or a gift card. So for $100. But we have to get to 1,500. That is my goal. My goal is to get at least 1,500, get this channel built back up, and get classes rolling for you guys. Positive minds, positive minds, positive minds, guys. And I'm going this way because I'm reading the screen here, but I can see over here. So if you see me going between here and here, that's why. Okay, so today we're going to be making, if you guys followed me, we did a Santa, and I've had several people tell me that they wanted to see the Santa video. So we're going to be doing Santa Baby today, and we're going to create Mr. Claus. And I'm not sure if Hobby Lobby has these little ornaments still. This is from 2016, and I was cleaning out and I found him. And originally we paid $14.99, and at that time it was 50% off because it was December of 2016 that I purchased this. But we made a beautiful Santa using, I guess I gotta go this way, using the Santa head ornament from Hobby Lobby. And I'm not sure we used this one, and there's another one that we used, and we altered them. For this one, because I don't have a whole lot of supplies, what I had done before, I don't know if you guys remember, I removed everything off of him, and we entirely reconstructed his face. We put different hairs, a different hat, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to keep him the same. We're just going to do some little minor alterations so that we can attach him. Now I used, again, Hobby Lobby has the Paper Studio brand, and this is the Hobby Lobby Paper Studio cone. This has been done since 2016. It was about to make its way into the trash when I pulled it out and said, no, wait, we could do something with this, because I had gotten rid of all my craft stuff. So this is a 15-inch cone. And let me put my reading glasses on, guys. We're going to be switching glasses because I play musical. I can't do bifocals. They confuse me. So I have to play back and forth. Yeah, this is the 15-inch, and it was $4.99, the Paper Studio brand. And when they do the 50% off for Paper Studio brand, anything on Hobby Lobby, you can get it for $2.50. So you want to get yourself one of these cones. You want to get yourself a piece of fabric. I used a fabric linen one of those linen napkins, if I can speak correctly, and I wrapped it around the cone. I cut up any extras. I put a piece of GAMP around it, and that's how we got that. Now for the tutu, now you can do several things. I recycled my daughter's tutus that she, these are little tutus that she used to prance around in. And I kind of pulled the string, the elastic stretchy thing. Yeah, the elastic. I pulled the elastic, and I gathered it up, and then I glued it right onto the body of what's going to be the body of our Santa. And you can also take an elastic and do your own little tutus, wrap some tools. You take the elastic, you kind of tie it and do it that way. If you don't want to buy it, Hobby Lobby does have little tiny tutus. I saw it at the around where they have the canvas bags and some little onesies and shoes that you can alter. They have some little tiny tutus, so you might want to see that. But what my things for you guys to do is, let's recycle. If you have a grandchild or a child that has a very old tutu, take that, use that. It's the best thing that you can do. Or check out your thrift store. You might find a tutu there that some little girl no longer wanted, and let's use that, because otherwise you're going to use a lot of tool to get it fluffed out. And that's what I liked about my daughter's old I can't say old, my daughter's old tutus, is that her tutu was very full, and when we gathered it, it became even more full. So we want it to be full, okay? Questions? Good evening, everyone. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Share, share, share. Subscribe if you have not done so. Click the little bell to get notifications. So those are things that you're going to need. You're going to need a cone that's about 15 inches. Now they might have the bigger one. It's up to you. Entirely up to you. A cone, a piece of fabric to cover your cone. You can use Fabri-Tac or our favorite, hot glue. We're going to be using hot glue. You're going to use an ornament, and you can get these at Hobby Lobby. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. When I was working there up until last month, they did not have, I didn't see these, and they were putting all their Christmas stuff on sale. I didn't see them, but you might want to check now. Maybe they have put them out. I don't know if someone has seen Mr. Santa as an ornament, Hobby Lobby, but check them out. Okay, so you're going to need that. You're going to need some fabric, and you want to coordinate your fabric so that it all goes well. So I selected these fabrics because this I grabbed at the thrift store that my son got me, and then this is one as well. So I got these pieces of fabric, and one is 17 by 45, and this is going to be his cloak that goes around his body. If you guys remember, he had a cloak, and then this is going to be wrapped around his. It's going to be his dress. We don't want to say dress, but Mr. Santa's upper torso part of his body, his shirt. Please give him, yes, thumbs up. Absolutely, we love thumbs up. So give that. So this one here was 20.5 by 17 inches as well. So 17 by 20.5, 17 by 45, and then we are going to use 2 pieces for his sleeves, and we'll figure that out. I've already gone ahead. You're going to need your sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, what you're going to need is thread, needle, and you're going to do some running stitch or a whip stitch like Shoddy. And speaking of which, I spoke to Shoddy today. She's doing really well. She's taking care of her mother, but she's doing well, and she said to tell everyone hello. Check out her channel, guys, as well. I know that she's been doing all kinds of interesting things. So anyway, so you're going to do a running stitch, gather it, and you're going to need your glue gun. Glue and your glue gun. Okay? Got it? Got it? Any laces, any appliques, any buttons, all that, you can put it. I'll probably go through my little Young Sue stash and see what we can use for this project, and we're going to start. So here in a couple minutes, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm looking over here to see comments and questions. Young Sue, are you coming in, hon? Are you going to join us in the chat? I sent you the link, so if you want to jump in here, Young Sue is the moderator, creator of her. She has a group on Facebook, so you're welcome to join that. You just have to talk to her and join it. She's my bestie. She's my little, she keeps me my head straight. Yes, please share my YouTube channel, guys. I appreciate it if you guys share my YouTube channel. Okay, so without any further ado, I noticed that I did not, guys, I did not sew this here along this edge. It's a rough edge. I like the fringy, fluffy craziness of fabric being frayed. That's just my personal taste. You guys can do whatever, but I'll show you here in a minute when I put the camera down. So we're going to put the camera down. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, thumbs up, and let's get this party started. You guys ready? I know you are. So let's start. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, and I said, I like frayed. I like this. This is what I like, guys. I love the distressed frayed look. Claire's store has tutus. There you go. So Young Sue's giving you guys ideas as to where you can find these tutus. I actually, Young Sue, believe it or not, in 2013, I went to California when I was buying stuff for Creative Details, and I bought the tutus there at the Fashion District. I think I paid, I don't know, $5 for each tutu. But my daughter Brianna used to wear a lot of tutus. Couldn't get her off of them. So I had bought a lot of tutus for her. Anyway, I like this frayed look. Now, if you don't want a frayed look, and I did do a stitch, a hem at the bottom, about a 1/4 inch of a hem. I'm not cutting out of this stuff. Y'all know me. I like distress. Maybe a little bit there. But that's the look I like. You can clean it up a little and make it a little bit more formal if you want. I'm not bothered by that because I honestly love the distressed look. Now on this bottom here on the hem, I did do a tighter stitch on there. I got a fly flying around me, annoying me, guys. So I did a tighter stitch there. But on the top, as you can see, I did not bother doing a hem, and my stitch is a lot wider because, and I did not cut the tails. Well, that's because I'm going to be pulling these and carefully gathering the fabric, okay? So we did that on both pieces of fabric that we're going to use on Mr. Claus. So let's start with the inside piece, okay? Now the inside, I said it was 20.5 by 17 or 17 by 20.5, and you can use anything for that. Throw that one over there so it's out of my way. And then when we get to figuring out the sleeves, we'll use the piece of scrap that was left over. Okay, so scraps are very welcome here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to gather. So as you can see, I started to gather. So that's why you don't want to lock your stitch on this, because then you won't be able to gather. And we need to gather. Hi, Nancy. I got this at the thrift store. Great find. It's $2. $2. $2. Okay, so we're just going to gather. And let me get myself seated better here. Now, you can make your fabric, your cloak, and your bottom top for Mr. Santa here or Mrs. Claus. You can do Mrs. Claus as well. I did transform one of these Santa heads into Mrs. Claus. I might have that video. I think I do. I'll try to see if we can locate that video and get it up for you guys so you can see the transformation of Mrs. Claus. Guys, I can't speak. And if I do find it, I will load it for you. I'm trying slowly to load up my videos so that you guys can get them. I don't have all the videos because our computer went crazy. So if you guys hear a funny noise, our fan blew out and we've got some things fixed in it, but we can't get the fan fixed until we get that part fixed. All right. Can't get in. You can't get in. Let me try. Let me try something, Young Sue. Hold on, hon. I'm gonna check on your. You have to go to Google Chrome. You have to use Google Chrome in order to get in. So you might have to download Google Chrome. It's the only way to do it. Is through Google Chrome. So for those of you guys watching over there on YouTube land, want to say hello and welcome to my channel. So glad you can join us. We're creating a flashback to one of my old projects that I've been asked to do. We're making a Santa Claus. There's Young Sue. Hello. Hi. Everyone, welcome. Here's Young Sue. She is on with us. Say hello, Young Sue.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, ladies.
Let's click. You want to click, hover your mouse over me where it says May, and click on it so that the screen stays to me. Oh, look, Tori said, hi, Young Sue, glad you made it live. Yeah. You guys get to hear Young Sue's voice.
You, Tori. I'm pretty shy about this.
She's shy, guys. I talked her into this. I said, Young Sue, I can't do this. I have not been live in a year. I can't do this. You know, I can't do this. I need your support. So she's here. She is giving me my moral support, guys. All right, so we're gathering. I know I could have done this off camera, but you guys know I never do things like I'm supposed to. And you don't have to have like 20 and a half inches wide or long. You don't have to. You can, you know, whatever you have, whatever suits your boat. I like my Santa to be very chunky and bulky because, you know, Santa is a heavy guy. So this is how I make him bulky. What I like about this fabric, it frays, and I love the fraying part of it. We're getting there. Almost.
Hello? Do you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I can hear you. I can hear you. All right, so there we go. We got it. We got it nice and gathered, right? Now, when I did primitive dolls, and you can see I have some dolls on the back of me that I used to do primitive dolls. You know, I did a lot of the frame, and I love that. And so I'm going to continue with that little part of it. And then what we're going to do, we got to gather it up really good because this has to go around our cone. But you want to make sure you do not snap off. So you got to be careful so you're not snapping off, you know, your little pull thread. So I'm going back and forth between each end to get it really nice and gathered. And I'm being cautious not to tear up my thread. All right, so let's see if it brings, if it helps, if it works around this cone. Let's see, you want it like almost like that. That's why, and you're going to be gluing this. So you'll glue that just like that on there, you know. So then this part here, because this is going in the back, the way I did it in the original video, I didn't sew this at all because it's going in the back. The cloth's going to cover this. Now you can, for all intention purposes, you can run this through the sewing machine, and maybe we'll do that. But because I'm going to be kind of gathering it like so and gluing it like so, I'm not worried about this opening. No one's going to see that, guys. But if you are very particular about that, you can do stitch these two together, and that's perfectly okay. It's entirely up to you. I'm not doing that. What's that, hon?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, yeah. I just think that you know, I'm saving a step of not doing that, right? So let's get my little coffee. And let's get Mr. Glue Gun working. All right, I need to stand up so I can see what I'm doing here. So let's start it. First of all, see what I was about to do? You see what I was about to do? I was about to put it on backwards. You don't want to do that. So if you're going to glue it and not sew it, like if you're not going to sew this here, then you want to make sure you put your fabric on the right way. But if you're going to plan to sew it, you want to turn it inside out and then run your sewing machine through. My theory is that is going to be covered up with the cloak. No one's going to see that unless you're going to sit there and nitpick at my Santa, okay? So I'm going to hold it right there at the neck, right where it's gathered, and right where I'm going to be gluing. So see the stitch right there? I have my hand right underneath that stitch almost where the seam is, and I'm going to start gluing right up here where this piece of my gathering is. And you're going to need lots of glue for this, guys, kid you not. So do small sections so you can have better control. Hold it in place. Very important. You have a rubber band, you can get a rubber band. And hold it afterwards to make sure it glues in really good. Make sure you get that gathering good, real good too. Yes, if you have any questions whatsoever, make sure you put it in all caps. If you are just coming in, make sure, and you haven't done so already, please make sure you subscribe or click the little bell so that you can get any notification of any of the upcoming videos that I upload. You get notified immediately. If you haven't done so, please share the video. Young Sue's making flowers. I'm making Santa. She's been busy making flowers, guys.
Yes. I'm giving it to my grandniece.
Aw. Her grandkid, her grandniece. I was about to say her grand. Oh, they're like your grandkids.
Yeah, they're the same thing.
Yeah, like your grandkids. All right. See? So you want it right where you put the gathering from your tutu. Perfect place because of that satin. Holds the glue really well. You see the 17 or the 20 and a half, sorry, I keep saying 17, is 17 inches wide by 20 and a half inches long. So that was perfect for me because I like that gathering look and the fullness of it. So that's a personal preference. If you don't want to use this much, just eye it and see how you want it. You know, gather some up, see how I like the fullness, see how full that is. It's very full. Sorry, I'm holding it in place, but it's extremely full.
Very nice, mate.
And it makes him look like he's chunky Santa. That's, you know, that's how he's supposed to look, right? I'm going to grab some water, guys, too.
Ladies, you're too quiet over there.
I know, the ladies are so quiet. We're not used to quiet, guys. We're used to having fun, right?
Yes.
It's been a while. I know that. It's been a while. They got to get warmed up.
I guess so.
We got to get warmed up. Okay, so here we go. We have that, and we can definitely go in. We can put a little bit of glue if you're worried about that. We can do that. I'm going to go ahead and get some fabric tack. And I'm just going to quickly, not professionally, for sure it's not professionally, but I'm just going to do a little bit here and just do that, see? Fabric tack does take a little bit longer than your glue, your hot glue. Y'all know I'm a little bit of a fast kind of girl, so we're just going to use hot glue for this. I have no patience. Y'all know that. No patience, guys. But if you guys have all the patience, you can sew it. And I used to see that fabric tack used to blow fast, but I've noticed, I don't know if it's this bottle. Again, I don't know if the formula has changed. I don't know. Notice it took a little long the other day too. I don't know why my brain wasn't thinking now. Why I pulled it out again.
It takes longer than a hot glue, mate.
Yeah, it does, for sure. That's why I like the hot glue. I don't like the hot glue webs.
Yeah, me
I like the hot glue fact that I can get it done quick.
And the hot glue has that bumpiness. That's one thing.
Yeah, but that's, you know, that's why I try to run my hands in just to kind of spread it a little.
See, I'm picky about those little things.
Yep. And that's why you can go in and you can stitch it.
Yes.
See right there? It's not even gluing right there still.
Yeah.
All right. You can do that for sure. stitch it, it's the ideal way. But the reason I didn't stitch it is, one, because I want to make sure it wraps around that cone really well. There we go. There we go. So we just kind of created a stitch there, an invisible no-sew stitch, right? And then we put those together. But see how full that is? And I love the fullness. That's what I love. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to do some surgical procedures here on Mr. Claus. So this was I can't believe I paid $14.99. I'm pretty darn sure I paid 50% because this is in December, so I'm sure they put this stuff at 50% off because I don't pay full price, especially $14.99. No way. But this was from Christmas 2016. Not sure if they have any more of this, but you guys can check. Okay, so because he's being altered, he is not going to have a tag that says Hobby Lobby on it or made in China, right? And what I did last time, I removed all this stuff and I bought all this new stuff because the other ones I had was a little bit different. But I think the colors for him here matches the colors that I've selected for this project. So we're not even going to try to redo this because that'd be a waste when he's got nice little embellishments. There's nothing wrong with this felt. It's in perfect condition. So, hey, last time that we worked with him, everyone kept saying he was a little creepy. I like him. Hi, Edith. Aw, thank you, hon. Welcome. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. Okay, so he looks a little creepy, but you know what? I don't mind him. I think he's fine for me. Upside down, he does look like, if you guys are looking at him, he looks kind of a little creepy, but I just think he's just, you know, a man with lots of wisdom and knowledge. So say hello to my little friend, right? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We got to do some massive surgery here.
Uh-oh.
We're going to...
Our Dr. May.
Yes, Dr. May, Dr. May. We can probably use some of this, so whatever you can salvage for something else, we're going to salvage it. And basically, when you open these little guys up, what you're going to find is that he is just placed on top of a chipboard piece. And that's what made it so easy last time to work with the heads. So I am going to remove all this. See, chipboard right in there. And you can probably use that for something else.
Oh,
So that's all I did. Chipboard. And look, hole.
Hello.
If you poke a hole in there, you're going to get a hole that they tried to cover up with the chipboard. And these are just regular doll heads. I'm leaving that little piece there. I would love to see if I find any piece of this stuff again to make like a nice little scarf. I wonder if I can find some of that. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for coming, Edith. Glad you're here. So I'm hoping I can find something like that so I can make him a scarf. I think that'd be neat to have a scarf. But look at his beard. See what he looked like before?
Oh
Can you
my.
see? He had a little beard, and so they even altered him. So see, he's getting altered again. So actually, in all reality, I did not work with this Santa head because the one that I had did not. None of the ones that I had this piece here. So this is another Santa head. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. He's gonna go right in there, but you notice that. Let's see. Where's my backing? We gotta make sure he is right there. Yes. Okay. See, he's gonna go in just like that. And we are going to put lots and lots of glue in there, and you're not even going to notice, but we need to trim some of this off because that point and the hole here is a little bit shallow, so we're going to cut some of that off so he can sit a little bit more snug in there. Okay, I'm just going to test it out to see how much. You don't want to cut too much and hurt yourself in the process. So even there, he's a little bit, I can cut some more off. He's got some long beard. I want that to be snug in there. That I'm going to have, he's going to have good balance. I'm going to trim off just a tad bit more. There, that's about right there. So now, I don't know if you guys have ever done any of my doll head on a bottle. Right there.
Oh, sorry,
but even with the doll heads on the bottle, you always want to make sure that their heads are in place through the body. And this would be a nice little project if you don't have a cone, and if you have a bottle, which I have one here. If you don't have a cone and you have a bottle, I don't know if you guys saw my other videos where I've done tutorials with bottles and doll heads. I'll try to see if I have that tutorial still. You can attach your doll or your head to the bottle. Take some Sculpey modeling clay, the paper clay, not Sculpey, the paper clay, sorry. And you can shape up the body a little bit and attach them that way as well. So that's just another food for thought. You can use a bottle as well. All right, so enough said, right?
Deanne is here. Welcome, Deanne.
Hi, Deanne. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you guys share the video. Hit the bell.
Please share my YouTube channel.
Yes. Sharing is caring. We're trying to grow the channel. Thank you, Edith. All right, so here we go. So we are going to fill this baby up with lots and lots of glue. And make sure you have backup to get this glue in there and quick. So we're filling that hole up with lots and lots of glue, because the last thing we want is for Mr. Claus to lose his head. You know, you definitely don't want that. So you want to make sure you have lots of glue. And you're going to put your doll head in. Make sure that you don't put the seam to the front. That's going to be the last thing you want to do is put that seam to the front. So we're going to hold them here for a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to seal that hole more with more glue if I can. So I'm just going to hold, lottie. Thank you, Deanne, for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. So this month is Christmas in July. Have you guys worked on any Christmas projects whatsoever?
No.
No, you haven't worked on any?
No, me, no.
Uh, well, this is my first Christmas project that I'm working on, guys. Just to put it out there. It's my first Christmas project.
Well, we all love you, mate.
Aw. I love you too, Miss Young Sue, and I love all of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So we're filling in the holes. It's going to take a little bit of a time for him to glue properly because we put a lot of glue in here. Yeah, share it. Once we get to 1,500 subbies, I will do a gift card for $100.
She's gonna give a giveaway winner.
Yeah, it's a giveaway of $100. Just make sure that whoever subs, they say who referred them so that I can give you, put your name into the drawing. So that's very important that whoever subs. Making a video tomorrow, Christmas or awesome. Make sure you put your little video link there so we can share it.
Deanne, if you're in our group, please link your video in the group.
You made your famous snowflakes, making some shell angels. I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow. Shell angels?
Well, you're busy.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those. That's interesting. Shell angels, some snowmen, and also been making some beautiful satin-covered pumpkins. Ooh, wow. I got some fabric to do a pumpkin as well. Let's pass the little scrap piece of, well, it's scrap. We have a hospice and a Catholic store here. They have good deals on fabric and stuff like that. So I went in and I grabbed some of their fabrics the other day. Okay. So we're getting that body sculpted into this cone. See, he's starting to get in there. He's starting to hold down good. He's starting. You don't want a wobbly head. A wobbly, not wobby. Wobbly.
Wobbly.
Wobbly. Let me get my fingers. All right, so tomorrow, if you guys join me, we can do Sherry Baldy's making these amazing junk journal kits. And if you haven't done so already, she's got a junk journal coupon for 10% off. And you can use it as many times as you want for any of her junk journal kits. So the coupon's only valuable for junk journals. It's JUNK, all caps, 10, and you get 10% off her junk journal kits. But tomorrow, I'm going to be working on that live. So you guys want to join me, please do so. If not, it's going to be a little craft retreat. We're all going to be working on something. It's going to be our little craft retreat. How's that? Ooh, pumpkins. Yes, anything laces, right? I love anything laces. Young Sue was kind enough to gift me some laces and appliques. We have an amazing project that we're going to be working on. So she was kind enough. Yeah, he's good. He's hanging in there. Young Sue was kind enough to gift me those. Okay, so here we go. He is fairly attached there, doing really good. I'm going to give him a couple seconds to
dry
up a little bit more. And then we're going to attach. See, it's not a very hard project, guys. It's a very easy project, right? Because how long did it take us to do that? Now, when I originally did it, it was a little bit more harder because I actually took everything off of him and recreated the hat, the beard, everything. But for this one, I thought, you know what? He's got a good beard, and we can keep that. So that's what we're doing. Oh, and I got some cleaning up, guys. It's amazing what you can find when you clean up, right? I found these cookie cutters, and we're going to do a little project with that. So we're going to do a project with those. But tomorrow, if you join me, we're going to do a junk journal. He's kind of, make sure he's not wobbly or, you know.
May, you're going off the camera.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
I can't see you, May.
Huh?
Or maybe it's me. Oh, you know what? It's me.
Oh, okay.
It's probably me.
Yep, junk 10 for 10% off. 10% off Sherry Baldy's junk journals. But if you join me tomorrow, we're going to have a little craft retreat. Creating one of her junk journals.
May's going to show you with the kit to build a junk journal.
Yeah. Before we leave here tonight, I'm going to show you that kit. It's amazing. And then we'll get to working on that. All right. So we have that going while he dries up a little. I'm going to get his float, and we're going to pull on the thread as well on that.
If you're in our group, it's already posted it there, so you could just go in there and download your.
He's a handsome Santa, right? Isn't he a handsome Santa with a nice little
Yes. Now he needs Mrs. now.
Now he needs Mrs. Claus. I can't say that today. I don't know what is wrong with me and my speech today. Okay, so here is my cloak.
Oh, that's pretty fabric, man.
And again, this one was 17 inches by 45 inches. And you want your hem, but like I said before, I like the frame. So I did a 1/4 inch hem. And I don't mind the frame. I did not do the edge on each side, but you can definitely sew this and then do your hem and then do your pulling stitch. Okay.
That's really pretty. That's really pretty.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful fabric.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sure if you have one of those gathering foots for your sewing machine, you can gather.
Yeah.
You can gather your lace. Yeah, you can. It's much easier. I don't have one of those.
Joyce is here.
Hi, Joyce. How are you? Thank you. So nice to see you guys all. We need Miss Carol. I sent her the link, Miss Carol. And I sent Michelle Pipeline. She's probably working on. Michelle's probably working on a project. For sure. I know she was telling me she was working on a junk journal for Sherry. All right. So this one's a little longer. So it's going to take me a little long. Hi, Vanessa. Angela. Oh, it's Vanessa. Okay. Hi, Vanessa. I thought you were saying hi, Angela. May Creates is in the door. Oh, thank you, Edith. So this is going to take a little bit longer to gather, but we have to take our time because we don't want to snag it. And we want to get that nice gathering effect on this piece of fabric. So we want to work on it. Do you have one of those gathering foots? I think they run like, what, 20 bucks?
Yes, those foots are expensive, man.
Yeah, they are. I just find myself, I don't gather enough fabric to go in to spend money on that. I guess
Yes.
if I did enough fabric, that enough stuff that would justify me spending that kind of money, I would see why I would get a gathering foot, but I don't sew. I'm not a sewer, guys. I'm just master of all trade, Jack. Was it master of all trades? No, Jack of all trade, master of none. And so, since I don't know how to sew, I just kind of figure out how to do things that works in my brain. All right, so now I'm going to go on this side, and hopefully I can get gathering on this side. This fabric frays very easily. You guys can see.
Yes.
It frays. It can fray. Yeah, this fabric is pretty. It's like a nice little satin, but it frays very easily. So the fray gets in the way. Okay, gather, gather, gather. I guess I could have done all this, but you know, I guess I could have, but I wouldn't be myself if I had. Moves along pretty fast though. It does. Shoddy did. Oh, I know who has a video on Santa as well. Shoddy has one. So you guys go in, you'll see her version of the Santas, and you can see, I think she's got Mrs. Claus as well. That was a fun Christmas, I think. I think we had fun, right?
Yes.
During that 25 days of Christmas.
Yes. They'll love your fabric, man.
Yeah, it is pretty. I don't know where I got this from though.
Probably got it last year.
No,
No?
had this for a while. I don't know where it came from. I don't know. I know this is not one you sent me because the one you sent me was pink,
No.
and I have it in there. This was just a small piece, so I didn't have. think this came from when I lived in Wyoming. I don't know.
Wow.
But it was all I had, so it was what we were going to use. Hi, Kim. Oh, she's saying hi to you, Joy.
Yes.
All right, so we got that. So that went pretty fast, I think.
Yes.
Considering it was 45 inches that we were gathering. That went pretty fast. All right, so here is his cloak that we've gathered. Right? And what we can do is we can put the trim that we're going to use. I'm going to go ahead and kind of glue with some Fabri-Tac there, so we're not, I'm going to put glue, hot glue, because hot glue is faster. Just a little bead of it right there, just to hold that thread so that the fabric is not shifting on me there, in case it decides it wants to break off. Just a little small bead of hot glue. Kind of cinch it. All right, so let's figure out what trim. I think when I did this in 2016, I used a trim that almost looked like this one here on the piece here. Now this here has been burnt with the lighter, so it doesn't fray. And satin makes it a lot easier when you're doing that. So let me see what I have in my little stuff. Because I had some trim here. Some scraps. No, we don't want to use that one. It's a boa. Don't want to use that. Don't want that. Let's see this one. That. So we got several options here. Good night, Miss Deanne. Okay. Let's see if this one will work. Youngsu gifted that to me. Let's see if that works. I'm going to use this for something else in this project, but let's see. Kind of like that.
That's pretty.
That's pretty, isn't it? Then we can go around. We have enough to go around the entire thing. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then or we could have used this one. It's one from Hobby Lobby. It's a cord. It's very thick. But that's really heavy now. That's really heavy. I don't know. What do you think?
Either one. Okay.
This one.
They're both nice.
Yeah, this one's only thing. This one's a little heavy. This one.
Heavy and tough looking.
But it covers.
Really good though.
It covers the seam a lot.
Yes.
We don't want too heavy because then Too heavy is not good. What do you guys think? That way? Remember, this is going into front where our cloak opens up, or that way.
I like the first one.
You like the first one?
Mm-hmm. Unless you want the other one. Up to you, May. It's yours, Miss. It's yours, Mister.
This is ideal.
You could put that on the bottom and put the one you got from Hobby Lobby on the back.
This one's a lot more
daintier.
Yeah, this one's a lot not as heavy as the other one. The other one's very heavy, very thick. So it's probably going to need a lot more glue on it. Yeah, it looks very heavy. So this one's going to need a lot more glue on it because that is like really, really.
Oh yeah, that's heavy. Good for the. That's good for making a bag or something.
Okay, so we're probably going to go with this, but we're going to go first at the bottom.
Everybody likes the second one.
The second
one.
The light one. The light one I think will be better because it's not going to weigh it down as bad. All right, so we're going to go at.
They like the first one better.
The first one, this one. All right, so we're going to go start at the bottom and then work our way around. I'm just going to use hot glue just because it's quicker and easier for me. You guys are welcome to use your sewing machines and sew these babies up. I just use my hot glue, and you can use Fabri Tac. I have no patience for it. My hot glue gun looks like it's seen better days, but it works. That's the important thing. It works.
Oh, yes.
Gotta get some water, guys. The braid.
Yeah.
The ideal way is to sew this. Sorry, guys, I am crunching down on ice. That's probably not so professional. But I like ice. It calms my nerves. Okay. So let's do no more coffee. We've had enough coffee today to last me a lifetime. I think I've had like 5 cups of coffee today, guys.
Oh my.
I know, right? Well, I've been going to bed late. After we get off here, I have to work on my assignment. I have to so that I can at least free myself a tad bit for tomorrow. Although it's not too much. I got to do 2 discussions, reply to 2 discussions, and my public speaking assignment. And I have to watch a video on a speech that John F. Kennedy gave when he was first, started, I I think it was during his inauguration. So I have to watch that speech. I have to come out with some main points. And so is there any projects that you guys would like for me to work on, to make for you guys, to that I can create another video?
Whatever you like, Mary.
Anything in particular you guys want to see?
Yes, lady.
Vanessa,
May
Vanessa, are you still there? She's not even there. Vanessa, are you there? Almost done. Look, we don't have, see how fast we've moved along with this? This has been pretty fast. I think it was faster than when we first made it.
Yes.
Well, then again, we were goofing around a lot. Vanessa was there. We were having fun that night. We were goofing off. Now we're strictly business. We're strictly work.
I think everybody's shy.
I know, everyone's being so shy. My stomach is hurting a little bit, though. Kid you not, my stomach is hurting a little. Stomach is a little bit not doing good right now.
I hope you ate.
I did, I ate.
Okay.
I had to drink some tea. And I did eat. You guys know I like my little pink finger. For all of you guys watching, I see we have 12 people. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have not already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the little bell so that you can get notifications of whenever I go live or whenever I upload a video. I'm hoping during my downtime when I don't have any classes or any schoolwork, I can jump in here and do some videos for you guys. And you guys let me know what you guys want to see me create. Although we have,
Yes, let me know what you like to see.
yeah.
She's one most talented woman.
Who?
You.
Aw. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know how to do everything.
Not everything.
Yes, you do.
Not everything.
I seen your work.
Okay, so we get to the bottom. We're going to snip off as close as we can. And then we're going to go on the top. Okay. And again, I don't mind the frame, guys. That's the part, the unique part of it is the frame. It's what gives it that character. All this stuff gives it that uniqueness. You're not going to find a Santa anywhere around there. That's your signature touch. It's your signature touch, guys. Okay, so now we're going to go here. Start here. I do need a mat so that we can get no glue on this desktop. Although this desktop is my old desk, I flipped it around because it was so messed up on the other side. I just kind of flipped this around and I said I was going to decoupage it and I haven't done so. Oh, I got glue on my desk. Oh no. Do you have to with your flowers, are you like burning the edges?
Yes, I am.
Ah.
That's why you're hearing the clicking.
Oh. I don't know if you guys saw her flowers, but she was making some beautiful little flowers.
Thank you, May.
She's been busy working on flowers. Hola, Doraben. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Say 28. Didn't realize how late it was. Look at this. We're moving right along. We don't have too much to go on this little guy. Other than we'll probably add some decors and stuff like that. But this little guy came out really easy, and I think part of it is because the cone was already decorated. I had already put the tutu, so that kind of helped us to get this moving along really fast. Okay, so we got that end done. Do the other end. Oh yeah, I like this one. I like this trim. This was gifted to me by Young Sue. So this was brought to you courtesy of Young Sue, guys. Okay. Let's turn this off here. And then I'm going to fuse it just a bit. I'm off probably camera. I'm going to fuse it just a bit to make sure it doesn't fray there. You guys know this is one of my favorite trims of all times. One of them.
Yes, that's one of them.
It's one of them, yes. One of many, right?
Yes, one of many.
One of many. You're tired. Are you in Puerto Rico? You're still in Puerto Rico, right? Did you guys get electricity back on? So you can take on these suns because these are frayed off on the edges. You can take off, take the lighter and just kind of cinch it. Not frayed, it's cinch it with a little bit of a lighter or a candle so that it doesn't fray off there. So that's what I did here. So these right here, if you can see, I just kind of took the lighter and ran it through to cinch it. It's what, an hour, Puerto Rico's an hour ahead. So it's like 9:31 over there. Gosh, we're really moving along on this project. I thought I was going to be here for a while, but I forgot that the body was already taken care of when I attached the tutu almost 3 years ago. That was in December 2016 when we did this project. That's when I did it, December 2016. Can you believe that?
Wow.
I know, right? A long time ago. Good times. Yes, we have light sometime already get off, but the generator reaches 9:30. Oh, so you guys don't have light all the time. See, my dad's in Massachusetts. He had to come because health issues, but so you guys aren't getting light all the time? My dad has to go down next month probably because someone's been breaking in the house.
Uh-oh. Not good.
No, someone's been helping themselves. This stuff. Okay, so we kind of add a little bit of glue at the end. Now I'm going to snip these little tie thingies where I was pulling. And again, I'm just going to give it a little bit of a haircut. Just a tad bit because I like that fraying stuff. Y'all know me. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry, I do.
It's yours, Mr. Santa.
It's my Santa, and I liked him looking crazy, just as crazy as he can possibly get. And so I'm just going to trim some of that stuff off. And
She said she remembered the Santa you made.
oh yes, that's what we're doing is we're going back. It's a flashback to 2017 or 2016 when we did the Santas. Okay, that can go in the trash. Again, if you don't like this frame, see, I think it just gives it character. I'm going to trim just a tad bit, but everything else is going to stay. It's going to be a bit of a haircut here. Okay, so see, just gives it character. All right, so here is our little float that we've made for Mr. Claus. And here he is. He should be nice and tight in there. Now we're going to add this baby.
Jacket.
His jacket, yeah, his cloak. And again, we have to do that gathering thing. So we figure out we have to clip all this hair because it's in my way. So let's find the tie back thingy. Let's find something to tie it with because he is getting in the way. I have a little clip here somewhere. Clip that away.
You tie his hair.
You make do with what you got.
Yep.
All right, so we got to figure out where he is in the front and position him. So the best bet to do is start working in the front so that you know you have good placement. And he's going to be like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I think
Yes.
that was a good choice. Very good choice. But we're going to work our way from the front and work our way to the back as far as applying the glue. And it's the same thing that we did when we applied his bottom piece. But I have to clip all this
His beard.
hair. He's got a lot of hair. Beard, whatever you want to call it. We're going to clip it to his hat. Make sure I find his face because he's hairy. He's a hairy little guy. He's a sharp dresser. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's got to make sure he impresses Mrs. Claus. You know how that is. All right, so we're going to start there because around here, I'm probably going to find a nice little, I'm hoping that I can find something. See how that sets it off? So I'm hoping I can probably locate, I'm going to go to the Goodwill. I don't think Joann's.
Joanne might have it.
I don't know if Joann's or Hobby Lobby has anything like this that I can make a scarf out of it, or maybe find an old scarf that represents, that almost looks similar to this.
Do you have any scarf that you don't use at home?
I don't have a scarf per se. No.
Or shirt that.
Yeah, a plaid shirt. A plaid shirt. This one is, I don't know what.
Or your son or your Eric has a shirt like that.
No. I'm going to see if Eric has any plaid shirts that I can recycle.
Yes.
Because that's the most ideal thing, is to recycle something. So I'm going to see. If not, I'll go to the Goodwill and find a plaid shirt or something that's similar to this. So I'm going to save this piece, take it with me so I can find something, because I want a scarf.
Yeah, similar to that.
Yeah. All right. So here's his nose. I want to stand up so I can see. I want everything to be parallel to his nose.
To the center.
Right there. So we're going to glue that down there.
Do you have like a brooch or pen?
I think I might have picked up something when I went to Hobby Lobby last week and they had those.
Okay.
I'll see. If not, we'll find something, I'll find something. Even if I have to take something from an old project, we'll find something.
That's true.
We will find something.
It could be a big button.
Oh yeah, a big button. Something. We'll find something.
Big button from purse or clothes that you don't want.
Yeah. Definitely we can find something. All right, so we start in the front, make sure everything is aligned perfectly well. And then we start like we did the gathering in here, holding in place, gluing and attaching our gathering there. So that's basically what we're going to do. And I'm going to stand him up so I can see what I'm doing, guys.
They love your sense of very elegant, sharp dress.
Oh, thanks, guys. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and right where we gathered there, we're going to apply. Same thing we did where the tutu was. We're going to apply our glue there and put our gathering there. Okay? And again, make sure you don't skimp out on your glue on this part. Do smaller sections so you get better control. Oh, my battery on my laptop is running. I got to plug that in. It's running low. I just got a little warning.
I'll be back, May.
Okay, hon. While she's doing that, I'm going to plug my laptop because it's giving me a crazy warning. There you go. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Say hi to everyone.
Hi, everyone.
That's my eldest. My oldest. Hey, look, I cleaned out your makeup stuff.
You know, I'm looking through my makeup and launching.
This was her makeup room. Makeup room.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, this is where she did her makeup.
This is where the magic happened.
This is where her magic happened.
I might actually go to Angie's, go with them tomorrow for dinner.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, but I'll be on my home.
All right, so we got working it, making sure I get every gathering in that glue. That's really important. I got a dab of glue fell on my fabric. No. So take your time on this part, guys, because we got to make sure we get all the gathers in and everything is glued in. And we got a piece of glue there, but I'll have undo and I'll remove that off. Carla would like to know, how is everyone doing this fine evening?
I'm fine, Carla.
Oh, say hi to Young Sue, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hello.
How are you, Carla?
I am well. How about you? Is she okay?
She said she is well. How about you?
I'm good, thank you, Carla.
I'm working on a Christmas Santa. We brought something that we did in 2016. We're bringing it back to life. And I had this in your car. Remember, I was going to throw this stuff away. Or donate it because it was in the back of her trunk of her car. We were cleaning. And I said, oh my God, let's not throw that away. It's been sitting in her car for what? Months, the box that we were supposed to take to the Goodwill, and it just never managed to get there. I guess it was meant to be, right, guys?
Yes, it's meant to be.
Meant to be that I did get rid of that box because this stuff was in there. Hi, Michelle. Do you want to come live with us? Come live. We're going to go live tomorrow. We're going to have a craft retreat online. It's going to be a craft retreat. So I don't know if you guys are up for this challenge, but basically how we're going to do it, if you guys are up, we can talk about it here in a bit when I finish this here. Basically how it's going to work, we're going to do a craft retreat right online, and we're all just going to work on different projects. You know, I can work on the journal. You guys can work on whatever you're working, but that gives us a reason to complete a project that we have not yet finished. So I want you guys to take out a project. Phone is on, but we'll let everyone know on Facebook. Awesome. Thank you. And guys, I don't know if you guys know, but Michelle has several albums that she has completed. You guys are looking for a quick gift. Now for teachers back to school, she's got some albums she's completed that makes a wonderful gift. Get in contact with her, guys. She's got several little albums that she's created, and you can buy one and give it to a teacher as a gift.
Tell Carla that I'm glad that she came back to the Instagram.
Carla, Young Sue says she's glad that you came back to the makeup world.
Okay, I'm happy to bring it back.
She's happy to be back. She was
Good.
MIA like her mommy.
We're both taking breaks.
Miss Joyce said hi, Carla. Michelle said hi, Carla.
Tell myself hi.
She's still doing makeup. She is still doing makeup. All right, so we're going to lift it up here. Make sure that everything is in stitch. Okay. All right. Let's see what our guy looks like, guys. You want to see what he looks like?
Let's see the handsome fellow.
Isn't he gorgeous? And you can probably trim if you have this, like I said, on my other videos, what I did is I completely took off all this stuff and made a new complete Santa. But
redo the face.
yeah, I had entirely redone the face, but because I'm limited on supplies, I don't want to do that. And this is perfectly good. It's still good. And I like the colors. It matched really well with the colors of fabric that I chose for him.
Oh, yeah, the hat, everything.
Now I had this here that I picked up at Hobby Lobby last year. I don't know. And again, this is something that I had to resalvage because it was about to go into a donation stash. But we can probably make a cord, you know, to go down, and then we can put little bells. And I think if I didn't throw those away, see if I got those bells in here somewhere.
I hear the bell.
Here's some bells. Yep. Hi, Miss Carol. How are you?
Hi, Carol. How are you?
How are you feeling, hon? All right, so we're going to probably do a bow. And remember, we were planning on, I don't know how much I paid. Obviously, I must have paid half off. I don't know if this is still in Hobby Lobby. But I know I got it at Hobby Lobby, and I know I didn't pay $3. I'm sure I paid half off. I never paid full price for this stuff. But we are going to, and there is 2 yards in here. I know I'm not going to use the 2 yards, but I also want to make sure that I have enough to make a dangle to come down because I want to put the bells. Okay. But I also want to make a bow, and let's see if I find any embellishments. Let's see, guys. Nope. Nope, we might use that one. I don't know. Well, all I have is that. Let's see if I got a jar full of jewelry here. Some of my jewelry. You're feeling good. We're so happy you're here.
Yay.
Ooh, that would have been pretty. That's paparazzi jewelry.
Hey, not bad.
Some of my old stuff, guys. Ooh, that would be pretty. And he's not a girl. All right, I gotta pour this over here, guys. See what we find. I didn't even know that ring was there. Well, nothing that I can use on this. Well, maybe I can use that, but I don't really. Two pearl. No, that doesn't go. I want something rustic. Let's see. What do we have rustic? God, what do we have that's rustic? What kind of rustic, guys? Anything rustic, rustic, rustic. I'm looking around to see, guys, to see what I have around here to put on that piece. I don't think I have anything. Jeez. Yeah, Sue just sent me some pearl, but he's not a girl.
No pearl.
No pearls. No flowers. No, it's too far.
Yeah.
No flowers. These are old clay pieces that I did back in 2014, I think. Oh, that's pretty.
That's nice.
Let's see how he looks like with that. These are clay pieces that I used to do.
Wow. Nice, man.
It's another clay piece. It's just hearts and stuff I stamped out and piled up on top, and then I put some resin over it. Another. It's to make jewelry. Ooh, that's a pretty. Ooh, see, I need to get back into this. This is some clay, and I stamped onto it, and I put metals and things like that. There's some metals in here, see, and then I took some. For these, I used Viva Decor because that's when I had Viva Decor, and
the color matches.
Yeah, there's Viva Decor Blue Patina. Or was it the Viva, or was it the other colors that I used to use? The gilded paste. And I just kind of rubbed it on. But those are really neat. You can use them for mixed media. And then I just baked it. And here's another one.
That's nice.
Did that in 2014.
Wow.
Okay. We have this one, but that is not very pretty.
No.
That's
doesn't match. Doesn't go with that.
Too small.
Yes. You need something big, bulky.
What if I cut this? This is nice. This little dangle. It's rustic.
Yes. Yes.
All right, let's do that. Let's see if I have a
wire cutter.
Yeah, a flat nose wire. I said I was going to get some and I forgot. Hold on, I got to see if Eric has one. Let me ask Eric. And you. Okay. All right, I think we're going to use this. This is just one of my necklaces from Paparazzi. So I think if I use that and then have this coming down, the only problem is that my bells, and I don't have any paints, do I? Durr.
No, you want to match. You want to color the
Yeah. Let me see what I have in the bathroom. I know I took off some jewelry pieces here. Hold on, guys. We're going to look. We're going to look.
God sent me something even better, Mother. I'm sorry. God sent me something better. I believe it delivered. Okay, this one?
No, I need this one. This flat nose. Hey, puppy. Okay.
Oh, wait, is this Santa?
That's Santa, yeah. Say hi to the ladies.
Hi, Nani.
Yeah, we have some set of earrings. That's too girly.
Too girly?
Too girly. The earrings. Trying to find a piece that I can put. That's a keychain. What is that? Life member. North American Hunting Club. That is probably your father's. Don't think I want to cut something that belongs to your dad.
What about, I don't know.
It has to be something that's big
What
because,
about a color red?
well, I'm going to put these little bells. I thought I had smaller ones. I might have to find smaller bells, although I don't. Oh, guys, the struggle is real. What can we find? Do we have anything that's copper around the house that I can use?
No, not that I know.
Hold on, guys. We're looking.
Okay.
What about a button?
I don't want a button. I want something pretty, but masculine. Gotta be pretty, but it's gotta be masculine. You know what I mean? It has to be pretty, but masculine. No, it's gotta be bigger because I want it for right here. All right, so let's see what we do, guys.
What is this?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. And Sue sent me this. Hold on. It's not copper, but we might have to just paint it.
There's this thing in here.
No, it's too little. All right. So this is a latch. When all in doubt, use a latch, right? No, that latch is not gonna.
No.
Gosh, I think my only bet is to tear this one up. So we're gonna do that, and I'm probably gonna have to. Do you have any paint, Nani?
What color?
Maybe anything that's greenish
Yeah.
or copper looking. You have any copper looking paint or anything?
I've got green. And then like you
Not green, green, like hunter green.
can make color.
I need like
Like ocean green.
oops, guys, took my glasses off and I don't know where I put them. Here they are.
Your friend is asking if that's the same Santa that you made back in 2016.
What's that?
She wants to know if that's the same Santa that you made back in 2016.
Who's that?
Your friend,
Which friend?
Your friend from Costa Rica? Puerto
Oh,
Rico?
Liliana.
Sorry.
Sí, Eliana, este es el mismo. Oh, I can't see the chat. I think the computer over here kind of must have frozen.
All right, that's okay. Center looking really great.
Okay. All right. We're going to make it, guys. Or hopefully we'll make it. We'll just make it. Somehow or another, we'll make it, right?
Yes.
That's how we roll here. All right. So let me lift him up so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, that doesn't really look pretty though. See what I mean?
Maybe because of the color. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. Even if I was to bend it. Saw your good paint stash.
I got this brown.
No. Put it down on the floor so I can take a look. Even if I was.
Wish you had the round one, like big round button, like a big button, like from the coat.
Yeah. Mm.
No, don't bend the nail. Don't be careful with your finger hand. Don't.
Yeah. Only problem is this piece doesn't look right on.
Yeah.
Doesn't look right on them. All right, so we are probably gonna just make a bow.
Just wait for the top.
Yeah, I'll have to find the right top,
Yes.
right something. I have
I'll
to
look for
find
something. I'll look for something here too at home.
a big key. No, Miss Carol, I don't have. I don't have very many embellishments.
Yeah, she doesn't have a key.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can always just put that little bow where it looks like he tied it.
You have a red ball, May?
A what?
Red ball?
A red bow?
Uh-huh. Or green?
No, I don't have anything red.
Okay.
Mm,
A gold colored ball? Because it's...
no, I have this from back when.
No.
No, well, no, that's too big. But I'm thinking if I could have cut some of this off.
Right, correct, but no.
No, that's too big. A key. I don't have any. All right. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Enough of all this. We'll just, when I find a piece that we're gonna attach it, we will attach it later on. That gives you guys an idea of what you guys need to try to find for your Santa, something pretty to decorate that piece there, right?
Just skip that part, May, and then find it. You could always find it.
And if you have smaller ones, and I just got rid of the smaller ones, but you know, who was going to say that I was going to do this video, right? Who would have thought I would have been doing this video? So I'm just going to make a bow. I want to make sure first I attach. We can recycle this twine. That's reusable. No, this is probably not going to fit through there.
You have a big doll needle.
Uh-huh.
Put that on the hole and then stick it to the thing. Oh yeah, you can use that.
We're going to stick this baby in here one way or another.
Just poke it in there. There you go. But be careful your finger. You don't poke yourself.
All right, off camera. I'm off camera. I'm going to try to get this out. Wish I lived closer to you. You have many. Oh. Uh, I wish you lived closer to me. Oh, Miss Carol, speaking of which, I know that you are in, I've heard about Chicago or Illinois wanting to become its own, Chicago and Illinois wanting to break off because a lot of people are wanting it to become a separate state. Is that so?
Wow.
It's almost like California. California wants to become its own.
Yeah, own thing.
Uh-huh. But no, but I think that Chicago and
Illinois.
Illinois, I don't know if it's Illinois wants Chicago to become separate, do its own thing, and or vice versa. One of the two thinks that they need to be their own thing. Hi, Lourdes. Yeah, the beard's going to cover it. I might trim the beard off some, guys. The beard might get trimmed just a tad bit. All right. We're getting there. There, I had to pull both. There, it's twisted, but I had to make sure I pulled both of them out.
There you go.
We did it.
Yeah.
It's called perseverance and determination. Let's pull that.
Carol says she doesn't know she lived close to St. Louis.
Oh, you live close to St. Louis. Yeah, my husband was telling me that the other day, this week actually, that I'm trying to make this not so it's not as noticeable.
Oh.
And then I'm going to glue it off right there.
Yeah, glue it.
So it doesn't come undone.
That's
And then
what
I'll trim off just a tad bit more of that there so it's not sticking out. All right. Yeah, Eric was reading something that he read in the news, something about Chicago and Illinois. They want to break off. One of the two wants to break off from the other and become its own individual state.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I think that bell does it. I think that bell is a perfect little size. Now this size.
How about putting bell in the center? Check and see if that. Oh.
In the center? Oh, you mean like up here?
Yeah, correct. Two bells there. Like a bow.
Well, we'll see. Let's get that glue there. This one was item number. Well, it's Christmas 2016. I don't know if they still have. I'm sure they do.
I don't think.
It's from
You just have to wait.
Yeah, I got it at Hobby Lobby, but I got it at Christmas time. So I know now they have it at 30 to 40%, I think. I'm not sure if you buy it now, but I'm sure you guys have bells somewhere along in your craft room. All right, so I'm going to make a bow. That way, if I attach one end and I determine how long we want this to go, I know how long the other end needs to be. Pretty big bow. But he is a pretty big guy, right?
He is.
He's a handsome little guy. Okay, so we're going to probably do one longer and one shorter. So we could probably put one there and one maybe about there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's trim it about so. Do I have any tape? Let's tape this baby because otherwise it's going to be,
It's the pretty. It's gonna.
yeah, or glue it because I don't have any tape here. But
You glue the thing at the edge. Perfect timing for Christmas.
yes, Christmas in July. It's amazing how back in the day, everything used to close up on holidays.
Yep.
Stores, everything. It was like ghost town. I remember everything used to close up. Now,
And we didn't have Christmas in July.
oh God, no. That
No.
never existed.
No,
At least I don't remember ever seeing, I mean, I don't know, back in the 80s and 90s, I don't remember seeing home Christmas decors out in July.
No, wait, no.
No?
It was no, never. Right. November it did, but not in July. Not
Yeah, I
even
don't,
Halloween.
I mean, I was younger. I didn't pay attention to that stuff, but I would imagine they didn't have it back then.
No, they just celebrate too early nowadays. They just want to make money.
Yeah, because I was working at Hobby Lobby. May and May we were setting up for Christmas. hmm And in June we all got it all set up. The stuff came in May.
Oh
The
my.
trucks full of Christmas stuff came in May, and we got it all out in June. All right. They even had fall stuff because we had a sale on Mother's Day of everything was 50% off. And the only thing that they did not allow you to, because we had just putting out the fall florals, we had to keep an eye on anything that said fall
Oh.
and not put that at 50% off because everything in the store. I needed tape. The glue is not helping. Might need some of this. Hold on. Some of my little handy dandy tape that Young Sue sent me. Good night, Dora Vera.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better. Thank you for watching. So put a little tape there.
You're funny, me.
Huh?
You're funny.
I'm funny and crazy.
You're funny.
You funny. Come on. Come on.
Put that sucker in. Push the sucker in.
Push that sucker. Push it. Just like again, we're.
Just Careful with your hand. Don't pop your hand on
Push that sucker.
it. You could do it.
There we go. I see the head. I see something coming out on the other. It's like, oh my God, that makes me think. You're welcome, Doravel. When you're having a baby, you know that the doctor says, I see the head. I see the head.
It's a girl. It's a girl.
Push that sucker. Oh God. You made me laugh, youngster. That was funny.
I gotta entertain somebody here. Everyone is so quiet today.
Everyone's so quiet. I'm not
They're
used
so
to having a.
shocked.
I know, everyone's so shy.
They're just shocked to see you alive.
I think they are shocked to see me.
I hope everybody's alive.
Push the head. The head's coming.
my-
It's coming. It's coming.
Oh my gosh. Night Angel is having a grandbaby number 7 next year.
Who's pregnant? Your son?
Grandbaby number
Is
7.
your son's wife or is your daughter? Who's pregnant? Your son's wife just had a baby, what, 2 years ago, a year ago?
Well, she's having numbers. Well, whoever it is.
Yeah, because I think it's the, because I think the son has 3 kids, the daughter has 3 kids.
Oh my! So one of them having baby.
Which of them is it? Yeah, Lourdes. Is it your daughter or is it your son?
She's a son.
Oh my God! Don't they watch? They're watching.
It's my daughter. She says my daughter.
Aw, congratulations!
She's hoping for a girl.
Aw.
She says if my son was pregnant, we'll be millionaires. LOL.
Well, I know that your son's not, but his wife can possibly be.
She says it's her daughter.
Yeah, if your son is a Pregos, yes, I can definitely see you being a millionaire, or him being a millionaire, not you. All right, guys, we're having a little bit technical difficulties here.
Uh-oh.
So we might be gluing, we might be stitching, putting some glue in here.
Maybe the tape is not thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to take off. The tape is sticking in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's probably why. It's also having number 7. Wow, number 7 grandbaby.
Meanwhile, I don't have any grandkids yet.
No more from my grandson and my daughter-in-law.
Oh, good.
She says she's fixed.
She's fixed. Okay.
Can't have any more. Too dangerous for her.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought. I thought that, you know, she was high risk.
Yeah, high risk pregnancy.
All right, guys. This baby's about to have a C-section here because I am sorry, but I can't get this baby out. We just had to pull that baby's head out. Poor thing.
Oh, you're funny, man.
Okay. We're probably gonna see what we can do about
Could you put just a little bit of glue so you won't?
Bray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to push this baby out one way or another.
Oh, that's funny.
Look,
Oh, it's coming out. It's a boy.
it's a
girl.
boy. It's twins.
It's a twin. It's a twin.
It's a twin. One's being stubborn.
It's coming out. Yes, she made it out to the world.
One of them did at least. One refusing to make its appearance on life.
Oh, that's not good. Doesn't want to come out to the world.
Yeah, that one doesn't want to make its his entrance.
Well, smart baby, you know why? Because he or she knows this world is not safe.
She says it has 2 balls, so it's a boy.
Oh, gee.
You're being naughty already.
I didn't say it.
No, Luda's being naughty.
Oh, shame on you.
Luda's being a naughty girl. That was not me. I'm just a reader.
I know you.
Yeah, I'm just reading it, guys.
Oh, Night Angel. Oh, she said.
Night Angel's being naughty.
Uh-oh. I'm going to have to laugh.
It's got to be a boy because, man, let me tell you, boys are very complicating. And this one has been really complicating.
It's stubborn.
And stubborn, yes. It doesn't want to make its appearance yet. Typical boy.
You have a boy and a girl, so you know which one is stubborn and easy and hard, babies.
Well, see? Well,
Yeah.
no, you can't.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. No.
Oh, because it's yeah. No, you're gonna have no. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna probably put one in.
Why don't you take the fabric tag and put it and try that? Oh, you're gonna do one by one. Okay.
One by one.
Oh.
But this one here is a little bit more. We're gonna have to put some glue on that.
Yeah. Put some glue on it. Oh, Penny's here, May.
Hi, Miss Penny. How are you? How's it coming? How's all your stuff coming? We're gonna put the one that gives me the most hardest time. It's got to be a boy.
That first boy.
Yeah, it's got to be a boy. Let's change that one because that one's got a little scratch, and I don't like scratches. I know. I'm being difficult.
Difficult boy.
All right, let's do some fabric tack because we're having difficulties, Miss Penny. Although we're almost ahead of finishing here, but we're going to talk about our
Tomorrow's assignment.
online craft retreat tomorrow. We're having a craft retreat. Anybody wants to join us tomorrow? Anybody wants to join us tomorrow? They can come on the panel with me and just craft with me and Young Sue.
And come on down.
There we go. Hey, look, he went through.
Yeah. So both baby came out.
The baby came out. Oh, I pushed it out. Now let's see if we can get baby number 2 through. Probably not. Watch. Told you.
She says Carol says to cut it like an angle. Right?
Oh, cut it in an angle. That's a good idea, Miss Carol. Hold on. I might have to take this. Let me glue this.
Maybe she says to cut it in the point, to the point. Make
Yeah,
it
in an angle, yeah. She's right, she's right.
Yes, that's what I do too.
Yeah. So what you
Just
do.
that was, yeah, that's not like a thread. It's so very hard. Even a thread is hard too, you know.
Y'all watching me here struggle.
Try to get the baby out.
All right, we're gonna let that little baby marinate there in the oven for a little bit.
Oh.
Then we're gonna trim it just a tad bit on an angle so that we can feed it through our little hole here. But if we can get it fed, then he is going to sit like that. And you know what? We might be able to put, let me see, hold on, a button like Bernie said.
Yeah, another button there to put on.
Might be able to find a button.
You have a button that matches the bell.
I have this big old button, look.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, you have more.
Have that. Let me see. Let me pour this on something, guys, so that I can see what's in this big thing of buttons.
Is that the one that you ordered at the yard sale? I mean the.
I got that.
Antique
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah, that's why I bought it. Hey, look, my son was looking for a charger. I found it. Young Sue, remember when my son was asking me if I had a charger?
Yes.
And I said,
go downstairs.
I found it.
Yeah. Yeah, you told him to go downstairs to look at it.
Yeah, and I have one right there, right?
Does he still need it? Maybe you should just pay him to come and get it.
Yeah, I just put it aside in case he needs it. I'm sure he probably does.
Okay. Just put it like to the where the table is where you go out.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Where can we pour this? I gotta find something.
You have a bowl or plate, paper plate like that?
I don't have a bowl, paper plate, but I have a
bowl. You have a newspaper?
I have a little bowl here.
How about newspaper? Oh, there it
is. Don't ask me why I have a bowl in my, because it's my bathroom over there.
Now shake it to see if there's.
Red would be nice to give it a nice color pop.
Color, yes.
But that red is ugly. That's ugly.
That's a little too small.
Oh, that's rustic. While that's drying, we're going to look for a perfect button. That's an ugly button.
No. How about put the rustic button on the top of the red button? How about
Ooh, look at this one.
Perfect. How about putting that on? Put the.
What if we did this?
Yes, double it.
That looks nice. I like that.
Yeah, because it matches the fabric of that.
Then we have this.
Yeah. Do you see the rustic button? Put it on the top of the red button. See how that one looks.
The red button has a carving on there. Kind of cheap.
Okay.
I don't like the red one. It looks cheap. I saw metal here. When I see metal.
Yeah, metal would be better.
No, but those are not.
That's not the flat one.
Yeah, those are pretty. Those are like nice. It doesn't match his.
No, you can use that for your, let's say, charm.
Amazing what you can find with buttons, right? I love buttons. I don't know about you guys. I think I'm fascinated by buttons because my mom. collected buttons. I don't know why.
Oh, but that sounds useful for anything.
These I got from Shoddy.
Mm,
These here I got from Shoddy.
that's a pretty. You have like a off-white, like beige.
No, I gave
So
all
match
my.
your
I
it's
gave
like
all
a
my.
beige. Then you matches your the fabric.
Yeah, I got rid of my beige and gave them away.
Oh, I have this already made.
Oh, was it you that I gave them to? That's okay.
I send it back to you.
No, I don't want them. You send
Can I
them back.
send it through to you to the screen? But they're not big. They're all small buttons.
They're little. They're tiny.
Yeah, they're all like a shirt button.
Okay. Oh, here's this button. Look at that one.
That's pretty. It matches the bell.
It's a little bit more of a
Bit
brassy color. It's more brassy.
Yeah, but that's still better. No.
I'll put it aside.
Yes.
All right. Let's move all this junk out of my way. Not sure why she brought me that plier, but we'll put it there. Okay. Let's see if this baby is ready to burst. Nope. See, I don't know. Are you guys having issues with Fabri-Tac drying, taking its sweet time to dry up?
No, not me.
No?
No.
No, I remember Fabri-Tac used to dry up fast, but this here has been sitting here. It's not even dry yet.
I think it depends where you put it on, maybe.
All right.
Now try and pull it out.
There we go. The baby is out. The baby's out of the oven. All right, so what I thought is we have one higher than the other. Finally, we pushed that baby. Hi, Susan.
Susan's here.
Hey, guys, if you guys haven't done so already, and I hate to repeat myself, sound like a broken record, but there is a subscribe button below. And if you click on the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Also, click like and click on the little bell also.
And plus share.
Yep, and if you click on the bell, it'll notify you whenever I upload a video or whenever I go live. So that keeps you up to date as to what I'm doing. But also share the video or share the channel.
Thumbs up.
Yes, give it thumbs up. And as soon as I get 1,500 subbies, my goal is to get 1,500 subbies by the end of August. So let's share this video or share my channel out, and I will do a drawing for a $100 gift certificate to any craft store that you choose. If you tell me Michael's, I'll buy a gift card for Michael's. If you tell me Joann's, I'll buy a gift card for Joann's. Tell me Hobby Lobby, I'll buy a gift card for Hobby Lobby. But $100 to your craft store of your choice, and I will enter your name into the drawing. So whenever you share it, whoever subscribes to my channel has to let me know so-and-so sent me so I can put your name into the drawing. So make sure you share it, like it, so that my channel can grow again, because we used to have a big channel and now we don't. So we got to grow it, guys. All right, so we're going to let that baby dry, and then we're going to put this baby here. I think, in all reality, even if we put this little knob here, he really doesn't need a whole lot. I kind of like this one. I think you're right, Young Sue. This one.
Okay. Yeah, that's one better, right?
Yeah, I think that one was better.
Yes.
So I'm probably going to see if I can snap that off.
You have the wire cutter?
No, I don't have.
A button cutter?
Oh, it's so corroded it fell off.
Oh, it came out by itself because sometimes, you know.
Oh, it broke. Look, it broke.
Oh,
It wasn't
no.
metal. It was resin. How cheap is that?
That's probably because sometimes if you use a Team Hawk scissor, it will cut really good on the bottom of that.
Well, that was resin. Well,
Oh,
so much for that. Well, we could probably use this one. These look like they're just cheap plastic, and I don't like. Look at that!
oh my God!
Oh my God!
It melted.
It broke. Cheap button. Okay, we're throwing that away, guys. I don't like cheap. All right, let's snap. Hopefully this one is not gonna break on me.
Use a Team Hawk scissor, man.
Yeah.
Use Team Hawk scissor. Right there, on your. Not that one, the small one.
Yep, got it.
You got it. Okay.
Got it. Cheap. Yeah, I think that'll work.
Okay.
All right. Cheap, guys. All right, so let's let that marinate for a little bit.
Marinate.
Yeah, we're marinating our buttons, guys, because we're having issues with buttons today. Can't seem to get the buttons to go right. So we're going to do this. We're going to put a little bit of glue, make sure that this never comes undone. You know?
Right.
And then we're going to glue that there. And as I said, I'm going to see if I find a plaid shirt, something, maybe a piece of linen that we can use and make a scarf out of it for our Santa guy here. Santa baby. But let's see if Mr. Santa Claus, you guys can't see him, I can. I will load pictures of what he looks like. We need to cut this little string here on top because he's not hanging out anymore. He's hanging with the ladies. And I'm going to fluff him out because he needs some fluffing. All right, we need to make his
Mandy's crafty
sleeve.
creation. Yes, she's here. Mandy's crafty creation.
Oh, that's Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn.
Evelyn. Okay.
Yep, that's Evelyn. All right, so we're gonna probably I don't know, his hat. I don't know who sewed that hat, but that is one funky looking hat. Look at that. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like. It's just ugly. So we're probably going to have to do something about his hat because he's kind of ugly. I think it's because there's a piece of wire there. And it's been sitting around for nearly 3 years. I'm probably going to make a quick stitch in here just to get it to position to where I want it, like on the side. So I'm probably going to take a needle and stitch it through, or maybe glue it down a tad bit just to shapen it up. But let me see something around the collar, and we still need to do the sleeves. What do we want to put on around the collar? Don't have any collars, do we? Hold on, guys. Thinking, I have to put my thinking cap. This shirt has a collar, but no, that's not going to work. Does this one have a collar? No, that's not going to work either. All right. I thought some of these mommy dresses would help with collars, but they don't. No collars, no collars. No. Although, no, I don't want that. No, we don't want that one. Hold on, guys. Thinking cap. We're putting our thinking cap on. Now I've made a mess in here. Y'all know I gotta come up with something. Oh, I forgot I had these. Forgot I got these at the,
The lace.
yeah, I forgot I had gotten these at the thrift store the other day. Whoop, he
Ooh,
fell.
he's falling.
I think he was
Heavy.
drinking too much tonight. Let's see. His beard will cover it. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna chop off some of that beard. Nope, don't like that. We're gonna work around that beard, and yeah, he is a little bit on the
Wonky side.
ugly side. He's a little bit on the ugly side.
No, he's a handsome fellow, but the beard is just covering the whole his
No.
face. Mhm.
Yeah, we have to chop him. He's got.
Yeah, you need to give him a
He
kind of
needs a
shape
trim.
his beard. Yeah, you need to make him trim his beard off.
Yeah, he needs a trim. For sure, he needs a trim. Let's see, I'm trying to find something that we can put. No, it's too girly.
Too early. Save
Well-
it for Mrs. Claus.
Well, we'll just definitely look for something at the thrift store that we can use. Because I don't think I have anything that could be used for that. I don't. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. So, we don't have anything for that, but we'll use what we have. It is what it is. And let's trim some of this hair while our pieces are.
There she goes. She's trimming up his beard.
Guys, I gotta turn them this way so I can see. You don't want to throw these away because we could probably use it for something else. I don't know what, but for sure we'll use it on something, right?
Yep, it comes in handy, maybe.
Comes in handy. Let's trim him off a little bit more up here. He doesn't need to be so at your face, you know? How's that? I think he looks better now. Not as long as he was before. He was too long. All right, so we're going to glue that there. If you have anything that you guys, when you're making, of course, just find something that, you know, pleases you. I'm changing his sex already. Gosh. All right. And so keep in mind that we're going to find, we're on a mission. Anybody has anything like this, I'm going to check. But if you guys have anything like this that I can use for a scarf, let me know. If not, I'm going to the Goodwill, find something like that, and we're going to use it for a scarf for him. All right, so here we have this part of him done.
May, you know, if I have that, I would have sent it to you.
Oh,
right
I
away.
know. Oh, gosh, I know. I know. Okay. So out of the 2 yards, we don't have that much left of this.
Wow,
But
that's
I don't think that they put 2 yards in there. That was a ripoff.
no. It doesn't look like 2 yards.
It didn't look like 2 yards, right?
No.
Said 2 yards.
Wow.
That doesn't look like it's 2 yards, but I guess, I mean, I don't know.
It's a very skimpy 2 yards.
It's a very skimpy 2 yards. I agree with you. Okay. All right, so let's clean up some of this here, and then we got to do the sleeves. Got some threads here hanging. We have old pieces of metal that would look really nice on this Santa. Let's comb him up. Yeah, you can't probably see too much of his beard, but that's okay. You don't really need to see too much of it, but we know that he has something underneath there, right? And then he has your bells hanging down like so, right? And so now all he really needs is some sleeves. You guys can't really see him.
No.
I'm gonna stitch a little bit. The hat, kind of angle it how I want it.
Correct.
Probably make a little stitch here.
Okay.
And I'm probably just going to use this recycled twine here.
Are you gonna put something heavy underneath the corn so he won't be wobbly and
Yeah, you can probably stuff them with some fill up some bags with sand.
bag of sand or rice
Chipboard to cover it.
or rice or something?
Yeah, or put it on a candlestick. That's what I do sometimes.
Oh, candlestick.
Yeah, I kind of what I do is I take a candlestick, and I put it inside, and I stand this on a nice candlestick, and then he sits on there. So I'm just gonna use some of this twine. Hopefully I have enough to stitch in there. This is the twine that we just tore off from the bells.
See, came in handy.
Sure did. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's kind of hard to get that big old piece of that one right through nice. That didn't help.
They say it would be good for the tree topper, man.
A tree topper, yeah, that too. A tree topper is the ideal thing. That's what we had originally made them for. I tend to put them on a table. But a tree topper.
Penny says she might have that fabric.
Do you, Miss Penny? Oh my gosh, that would be
She says
so.
she might think.
There we go. We got it through. Now we got to get it through again.
Evelyn wants to know the body of the base. What you use?
It is a cone.
To.
It's a cone, and you get this cone
people
at
came
Hobby.
late.
Huh?
The people came late and see the beginning, so
Oh.
I think maybe So.
Yeah, this cone I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's the Paper Studio brand. You can probably order it online. It's 15 inches. Regular price is regular price is $4.99, and I normally buy it when it's 50% off all Paper Studio products at Hobby Lobby. When they put it at 50%, that's when you buy these. So I paid $250 in 2016. I covered it up with a piece of napkin, like a linen napkin. You can use any scrap piece of fabric. Put some gimp down. And this is one of my daughters. When she was little, she used to wear tutus. I gathered the tutu and put it on the tip of the cone, glued it. I hold it in place when it's gathered, and I glue around it. And then I do the same thing for the fabric. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I put a little sleigh and that I decorated. And I had Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I don't have them anymore. So this is going to be. Young Sue's crying about that.
I'm gonna cry about that one.
All right, so we're going to gather here this hat. Hopefully we can get it pulled through because it seems like this knot. There we go. There we go. Got it. All right. So I just kind of recycled the twine that was that we had attached to the bells. Doesn't look like it wants me to do. Well, doesn't like me doing two, so let's do this. That twine is really, there we go. All right, so I'm just going to make a quick knot it there, and I'll probably put a nice little piece there to cover some of that up. And if you have a piece of like a poinsettia or something, leaf, you can put one there. I probably can use, I don't know. This is what I have, guys. Got to use what I got. Got to use what I got. Now I put a nice little pick. See? Take it from one ornament onto the other.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous, man.
All right, so I don't want to tear that one up because I can probably use that for something. Let's see what else I have in here that I can. It's Christmas related. Nothing, nada. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm limited on stuff. I'm probably going to see around what I find that I can put in here, but I think a little poinsettia leaf here, and maybe some pine cone, the tiny pine cones you can put there. So I will build on there to his hat. In the meantime, I'll put this little pick that I just took off that ornament. Stick it there. And okay. There he is. He looks a lot more handsome, right? It looks like it needs more berries, so I might have to look for some berries that I can pick and put. He needs more berries here. He's a kind of, they skimped on that. All right, sleeves. Let's see. We're going on to how long we've been here? Almost 3 hours. Wow.
3 hours, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So here's what we're going to do for the sleeves. Okay, let's get some of this mess cleaned up first because y'all know I don't like messes.
He's gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so sleeves, this is what I picked up. And so you can do it in an angle like so. And then when you stitch it, you will have almost like that going down. Oh, I'm not a seamstress, so I'm, oh, this fly. I'm thinking like this. And then just doing a quick stitch, guys. Y'all know I'm not a seamstress. I just make it up as I go. Ooh, I just cut into that fabric.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is probably about 12 inches, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 11 inches. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of 11-inch piece of fabric. And I'll tell you the height here in a second.
May, do you remember the mop dolls from back in 80s and 90s?
The what dolls?
Mop dolls? M-O-P?
No,
Mop?
never heard of them.
Me neither. She says she's gonna make 3 of those.
Who's that?
Edith,
Oh, thank you.
Edith's gonna make the mop dolls.
Oh, she's going to make a mop doll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, I've never heard of that. Never saw them. Mop doll. Oh, mop like M-O-P?
Yeah, huh? Mop. Yeah, M-O-P. Like you're mopping your floor.
No, I've never heard of those. Okay, so this is 11 inches by, fly flying around me, 7. So 7 by 11, you need 2 pieces. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a stitch, a running stitch, so that you can gather it, pull and gather, right? And then we're going to do a side stitch. So first I'm going to do my running stitch, gather it, and then I'm going to do my side stitch. Okay, so I'm going to be back.
Okay.
Young Stu's going to keep you guys entertained.
Entertain. I don't know how to entertain.
Young Stu's going to entertain you guys. She's going to talk to you guys. What are we going to talk about maybe tomorrow, our craft retreat?
Our own individual craft retreat. May and Michelle's gonna show you how to make junk journal from the kit that she ordered from. And that's what we're gonna do tomorrow on the live YouTube. I think May already posted a link where you could download the junk journal kit in the group. So, and there is a 10% discount.
And you don't have to do that. If you don't want to do the junk journal, you can do something else.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be always a junk journal. You can make cards. You can make
The purpose of Yeah, the purpose of tomorrow will be to, so we did a long, wide stitch so we can pull. The purpose of tomorrow will be to just get together, chat. Anybody wants to jump on the panel, they can jump on the panel.
It's just old time friendly chit chatting again.
Yeah. And then if you're working on any projects that you haven't finished, you can do it then. So 7 by 11, guys, we'll gather it. We're gonna, I'm just gonna do a little bead drop of glue on where I pulled it. I'll have to look at that. I've never heard of those. I'll tell you guys, I only had, I got a Barbie when I was in 5th grade. My first Barbie. It was gifted to me because I never owned a Barbie when I was little.
She said to go look in the Pinterest. They were popular back then in 80s and 90s. I never heard of them either.
I'll have to look at it.
Is it like a Reggie Ann and Andy doll?
I'll have to look at that. So I put a bead drop there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to turn them, the two sides together, right? And you can probably tie these little tails together. I have a fly that's flying around me and it's annoying me. Not sure why.
It sneaked in when the door was open.
Yeah, because I can't stand flies. Sorry guys, you might see the camera move, but this fly is getting on my nerves.
Did you kill it?
No.
She aimed it and she shoot it.
Yeah, I hit it, but it didn't do nothing.
Oh.
I'm just gonna make a little knot here. All right. We're gonna trim that. Okay. So my way of doing the sleeves, you guys are probably gonna laugh at me. I'm just gonna go in here, and I'm not even gonna do all that hemming down here. You guys can. This is my doll. I'm not worried about that. But you guys can. If you guys want to do the professional way, I'm not a professional seamstress. I'm just a crafter that puts things together. All right, so I'm just going to do a stitch straight down there. And I'm going to do, what do you call it? I'm going to probably do a stitch down here to lock that in place a little. I could take the lighter and stitch, kind of fuse that down there. What do I want to do? I want to sew it. Do I want to fuse it? I'll just sew it. I'm just going to sew a stitch down here and then stitch those two. So we'll be back. So young Sue, do what you do. Okay. There. And are you back in, Sue?
Yeah, I'm back. May
Yeah?
I send you the picture of that mop.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look at it.
It is made of mop, and they put it as they made it as a doll.
So it's a big doll? I'll look at
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
I'll look at it in a second. So it's a big,
Okay.
it's made out of a mop?
Yeah, mop. Yeah, like you're mopping the floor, mop doll. It's made of the mop. Did you used to have one of those mop, May?
I'll look at it. I've never had, I didn't have too many dolls growing up. I had a Barbie when I was in 5th grade.
Okay. I had a Barbie too.
We were too poor for me to have dolls.
Yeah. When I was growing up, my mom made the doll because we didn't have no money. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I played with paper dolls.
Oh, I had paper doll too.
Yeah, I had paper dolls.
Paper dolls and handmade dolls, like a Wrigley and an Andy.
Yeah, I got a doll from a lady I used to babysit her kids. She gave me a doll. A Barbie in 5th grade. And then when things got better and Cabbage Patch were like the big thing. Remember when Cabbage Patches were big?
Oh yes.
All my friends had Cabbage Patches and I wanted a Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
So what we ended up doing was my mom.
She made it for you?
No, God, no. My mom's friend gave me a Cabbage Patch doll, and then my mom surprised me and had given me one too.
Oh, how sweet.
I was in 7th grade when I got it.
Yeah, when the Cabbage Patch first came out, it was expensive and everybody was in the line to go get it.
Yeah, they used to stand in line to get the Cabbage Patch. You remember
Yes.
that?
Mm-hmm.
There was huge lines to get those Cabbage Patches.
It was a big deal. Big.
Yeah. Huge lines. All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh, come on, what's wrong with you? Always never fails.
Uh-oh.
I think it just got snagged. Okay. All right, so we got 2 sleeves. Let me trim. Where's my fabric scissors?
Scissors front of you.
Of course, again, I have to repeat myself. Y'all can sew it. I just do it the sewing quick way. I have no personal preference. I like this frame look. That's just me. Y'all can do it however you guys want. Whatever makes you guys happy. All right, so here's my sleeves. They're gathered. I will put a piece of trim that we just selected from Young Sue's
Stash. Uh-oh. May, are you there? May?
It timed me out, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. I thought I lost you.
Yeah, no, I was sitting here talking, and all of a sudden I looked and it said error. There's an error. I'm like, what? Okay, we're almost done, guys, and then we're going to talk about our little craft retreat for tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to take the trim that Young Sue gifted me. I'm going to go around that border, but I'm going to trim this here. Fuse that a little. So we're going to go where our seams kind of meet.
You are not
And,
on the screen. You are in small box.
We're going to go right around there. And I'm just going to put it right on that 1/4 inch seam that I have. Again, y'all can sew this more professionally. Yeah.
May, they say they can see you.
There's probably a couple minutes.
You're in small box, they say.
I'm in a small box.
Yeah. Ladies, I'm sorry, but I could see her in full screen.
Yeah, refresh, because I know it just kind of booted me out real quick. So just click your refresh button.
Yeah. Refresh your button, yes. They say you're in the big screen now.
I'm on the big screen. All right, I made it to the big times. Made it to the big times. All right. So we're just putting this trim around. Again, I have to let you guys know. You guys can sew this more professionally. I'm an amateur sewer.
Whatever makes you happy.
But I don't like to sit here and measure, cut, do all that craziness. That's just not for me, guys. After we get this done, we'll talk about tomorrow. You guys want to do your craft retreat online? Anybody's welcome to come and join us on the live and share with us what you're making. As I'm making something, you guys make something, and we can all joke around. It's a good time to relax. We, release some stress. I know I need to release stress. Have fun. That's all it's all about. Okay, so there we have it. I'm just trying to make sure my glue is nice and flat here.
Same timing?
We can start earlier, however you guys want. Okay, there's one sleeve. Let's do sleeve number 2. Where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. So whoever is brave enough to jump in here with us and chat with us and just have a good time. I'm going to cut this off just a tad bit. You there?
I'm here. I'm still
Oh,
here.
okay.
I'm still here, May.
All right. Just making sure. Make sure I didn't lose you, because
No, you're still here. We still watching you.
and then the purpose of tomorrow is that we're going to pull out anything that we have to do. I know I got to work on the journal for Sherry Baldy. You're welcome to get that, download that, purchase that journal. It is full of lots of goodies, and you can use it over and over and over again. You can make multiple journals off of it. You can even make cards off of it. You can print it off in fabric, which I'm hoping that tomorrow I get some time to run to Joann's and pick up heavier piece of fabric. It's almost like a canvas, so that I can print off the cover for that journal. You can do that. You can print it off on fabric. I've always printed stuff on fabric, so you guys can do that if you get those printer fabric sheets. Or you can work on any project you want and just come on live with us.
Come on down.
It's a Saturday craft retreat, so we could go for a couple hours. However long we're on. You know, you're not doing anything tomorrow, Saturday. We can just hop on in and craft together. I haven't crafted in
Almost
so
a
long.
year.
Yeah, in a year. And so it'd be nice to get back to the swing of things and just craft and do something with you guys. So what you guys think?
Joyce wants to know what time.
You guys tell me what time is good. I know my assignments are done. Only thing I have to do, respond to 2 of the discussion boards and finish my journal on my journal assignment, which is 1 to 2 paragraph on the speech given by Kennedy. That shouldn't take me too long. So I could probably anytime after 12, we can jump in here and it will last as long as we all want to stick around and craft together. How's that?
That sounds good to me. And Penny says she won't be home, so maybe next time.
Miss Penny.
Potty pooper.
Oh, are you going to be with Cooper? Or are you in
potty pooper? Night Angel says she will see.
Okay.
She says she might. And Night Angel says she might have a cataract in one eye.
Ooh.
I know.
All right, so here's our sleeves. Hello, how are you? So there's our sleeves. And so see how we tighten it up? The reason we want to make sure we push the, we push that down because we're going to grab inside where we stitched and pull the gathering, right? We're going to find where his sleeves are. Let's lift Mr. Santa up. Should be right on the side, wherever you want him to go. So basically on the top around here. Oops.
On the top of the shoulder bone.
Right. We're going to pop some glue on here See, I'm pulling the stitch all together, gathered in my hands. I have it all gathered in my hands. And we're going to
Don't burn your finger.
put some glue on there. Plenty of glue. We're going to go to his shoulder blades. First, he has to stand up so we can stick that in there.
Miss Penny says she's with Cooper.
She's with Cooper. Aww. All right, so we're going to put it on the sleeves and we're going to hold it carefully without burning ourselves, guys. I don't want you guys to tell me you burned yourself, okay? So press down firmly. Get that in there. Holding it in place. Make sure your stitch is down. So there's the sleeve. Let's see. Get that in there good. Oh, we got a little bit of a, there we go. You guys notice I trimmed down the nails. I couldn't handle those nails. I just
noticed that now.
I couldn't handle it, guys. I just could not handle. I don't know how anybody does anything with long nails. Got a little bit of glue seepage there. All right, so here's one sleeve, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Again, make sure your stitching part is down. Grab all that good, juicy stuff, all this, pull it down. Grab onto it. My stitch spacing down. Go on the opposite side. Right, it's going to go right around there. No stitch sleeves. Look at that. Oh no, take it back. We did stitch it, but not like you would typically do, right? Make sure you don't get his hairs and his whiskers and make sure you don't burn yourself. Oh, you're at Cooper's. Oh, you're at Cooper's house. I'll tell Cooper I said hello. Has he made any crafty projects? What time? Anytime. So what time do you guys want to do? All right, so there's my sleeves.
To me, I won't be home until 2 tomorrow.
To 2?
Yeah, my time 2.
2 your time?
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be 4 my time. So we can do it after
Yes.
4. That gives me enough time to do my assignment. Yeah, we could do that. You guys want to do it around 4:30 to give young Sue to come home, eat, whatever?
Okay. That sounds good.
Let's go here because I need to glue a little bit there. All right, so we're done on this project. I mean, I could have, if I had more embellishments or anything like that, you can embellish them a lot prettier. Sky is the limit on these guys, really. It's very easy. Very minimal sewing, no pattern. Don't have to cut any patterns. That's the best part. There's no pattern. There's his sleeves. There's our guy. Isn't he gorgeous?
Oh, yeah, he's a handsome fellow.
He's a handsome guy. There he
He
is. And
He's-
where's
He's gorgeous.
there he is with all his glories. I'll take a better picture of him, but that's basically all you do. You can stand him up on a candlestick. Let me take some of this stuff off of my desk and my chair. You can pop them up on a candlestick. You can you can probably take like a sandbox or something, not a sand bag, stuff it up, put it inside, cover up with a piece of chipboard and glue it on really good, and then put your fabric, right? Put your fabric, close all that up. So that's what I would do. If you don't have a candlestick, or you can put it as a Christmas tree topper, which was what the original idea was for. Take a piece of like a bag, anything, any little bag that's paper or maybe a sandwich bag, right? Fill it up with lots of sand and stuff it. Then take a piece of chipboard, glue the bottom, then take your fabric, glue the entire cone up to include the bottom to make sure that that doesn't pop. So what I would do is put the chipboard piece, cover it, take a piece of fabric, cover it all the way around, glue it, then take your decorative piece of fabric, cover it all up, and put a piece of gimp to seal that up shut. That way he can stand up, you know, by himself, or tree topper, or a candlestick that's tall enough and hold it up, and then you can use it as that as well. So here he is. I think he's absolutely gorgeous. He's stunning. And very easy, right? Thank you.
Amazing job.
Thank you, thank you. So I think he came out great. We can fluff out his, cut some of this off. I like to frame, guys. I don't mind all this frame. This stuff is awesome for me. But, you know, you guys all, oh, and we'll get the scarf. As soon as we get the scarf, we'll finish him up, and he's going to look amazingly gorgeous. He will look gorgeous. So we'll get a scarf on him and finish him up with a nice scarf. I think he looks cute.
He is.
And you can probably stuff his sleeves up to make it look like he's got something going on in his arms. You know, it's entirely up to you.
Another amazing job, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's talk. 4:30 tomorrow, we can jump on here and just craft until we decide we want to drop. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, is everyone cool with that? Anybody else wants to come into the panel? We can, I think we can hold up until 10 people can get on the panel.
Wow.
So anybody wants to jump on the panel, we can jump on the panel and create with us. I think he looks stinking cute.
Oh, he's so happy. He's amazing.
We can probably just tuck some of that hair there so you can see some of his gorgeous, charming looks on there. He's just cute. He is just stinking cute. And I think I have, besides the fact that the head was probably 50% off. So $7.50. I paid $2 for this fabric, and I still got tons of it left. Probably.
Penny. Night, Penny.
Good night, Miss Penny. I probably have, and then this was $1.50, so $7.50. 8, 9. The bells, I paid $1.50 for the pack, which still has more. So I'm going to give this about 50 cents. So $9.50. And this fabric, I don't know. I don't know how much I paid, but I'm going to say probably $10 a yard. I don't remember. It's been a long time because it's an expensive fabric. So
It is.
I'm assuming I probably paid like $10. I don't know. And I probably used a coupon. So I got about $19 top to make this.
About $20.
Yeah, about 20, if that, because I still got tons of fabric left of this here, and I paid $2 for that. And the most expensive thing would probably was the head and
the fabric.
And this fabric. But again, I don't know. This was such a long time. I don't know how much I paid for that, and I don't think I paid a lot for it because I'm cheap like that. So you don't have a whole lot invested in it, guys. Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, that is our project for today. We will come back in tomorrow. We will work on I'm going to work on Sherry Baldy's junk journal kit. You can use the coupon code, all caps, junk, JUNK 10, no spaces, for 10% off all her junk journal kits. You can print those off on paper, fabric, whatever you want. Use them how many ever times you want. That's the good thing about these digital files, that you can print them out as many times as you want. You can resell your finished project. What you cannot do is resell the image or the digital file. So those are the neat things about those digital files. And the coupon code is for however many times you want to use it. There's no expiration date on it, so that's a plus side of that. And don't forget, if you like, subscribe, share my video, and someone, because I'm trying to get 1,500 subbies by the end of August. If someone's referred by you, tell them to say that you sent them over to subscribe to my channel, and I will put your name into a drawing for a $100 gift certificate to whatever store you want. So, guys, I think this concludes for tonight. I thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and it was great to see you guys all back here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, 3:30 Mountain, 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, right here in this channel. Till next time, guys. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.